So we've got currently 10 ships and 2 new ships for the Galapagos Islands, and one's a 16 berth and one's a 32 berth for the Galapagos Islands, which is joining Expedition, which is our 90 berth ship, which is all year round in the Galapagos. Is those of you, I don't know if anybody's done that journey at all, but is probably one of our most popular cruises, and pretty much, well, not pretty much, but is full all year round. Wonderful destination, great itineraries, and based on the feedback that we were getting from guests, we've acquired 2 new ships that are real sort of Zodiac expedition ships for Galapagos. So we sail to and off from all 7 continents. The 5 Solstice class ships, which is the one that we're on today, predominantly are in the Mediterranean for the summer, and then we sort of follow the sun. We're on Australia with one of them for Solstice class during our winter and their summer. And then we've got 4 ships that are the Millennium class, which are slightly smaller than this ship. And predominantly there we're in Alaska, we're in South America, and we're in Asia. And generally, overall, from a UK and Ireland point of view, we're the second largest market outside of North America. Continuing to do very well overall. This summer, the Brits and the Irish are continuing to travel with gusto in a way that unfortunately some of our North American colleagues are doing less so coming over to Europe. They're sailing very well around Alaska and Bermuda and the Caribbean, but less so around Europe. So we're finding that from a UK and Irish point of view, we're actually a lot of the guests are travelling to Western Med and Eastern Med. We tend to be more robust, I think. A lot of our itineraries tend to be in the Eastern Med, so we do a lot of Greece and we do a lot of Turkey during the summer months, which tend to be very popular. Destinations, obviously a key reason why to ask anybody why they cruise. It's where they're going to. The ship's obviously really important, but actually it's where they're going to. And one of the things that we've really focused in on is looking to see from guest feedback is how we do more overnights. So we're doing we're doing about 30 double overnights now, so that you get a real chance to experience the city at night, including Dublin next year is going to be one of our double overnights, but it varies from places like St. Petersburg, obviously, Ibiza for partying. We do Stockholm, actually, we do a double overnight, Hong Kong, so there's a lot in the Caribbean as well, so really extending our stay so that people can really experience the destination. Without a doubt, our Mediterranean itineraries are very popular with our Irish guests. So for example, Reflection out of Rome, getting to the warmth as quickly as possible is what I would say. Barcelona, Rome, wherever we've got good airlift, but Europe definitely number one. Caribbean is very popular with our Irish guests as well. And the new itinerary that we've just launched for Abu Dhabi and India, again because of great airlift again with Etihad directly into Abu Dhabi, we're seeing a great take up on those itineraries, and by the nature of the fact they're quite different. We've set up, especially for our suite class guests, and today you're going to be experiencing the suite class a bit. We're going to Lumine, which is our dedicated suite class restaurant. So on board all of the fleet, for our suite class guests, they have their own private butler, they have their own restaurant called Lumine. We obviously have all the other restaurants as well. This is one of them, Cuisine, which is one of our speciality dining restaurants. Again, you'll experience the others as we walk through. And then they've got Michael's Club, which is their own private club as well. And within that, then we have a destination concierge that really helps them organise their time when they're on land, either to do their own thing or to join a small private journey. Or one of the things we've recently launched linked to our whole sort of cuisine, which is food's very important generally for our guests, and I don't mean sort of piling on loads of food, I mean really good food. We spend a lot of time and effort or money on making sure that we serve really good food and great wines, and we've recently launched our Chef's Market Discovery, so people can actually go shopping with the chef in various destinations, go to the local market, choose local produce, and then in the evening then that will be cooked and prepared for them. And that's literally just started, but it's already proving to be very. The private galley tour as well, for those who really like to see behind the scenes as to how we serve such exceptional cuisine, sort of around the clock. Everything's freshly produced, everything's freshly made, etc. So we're really excited. Confidence is high. We've just ordered 4 more ships that you may well have heard about, which is the Edge class. The first one's coming in 2018, the end of 2018. It's going to be revolutionary, not evolutionary. And it's sort of going to do for the brand what Solstice class did, which is this class of ship. When we launched this class of ship, it was absolutely revolutionary really in the cruise industry by its modern luxury approach. And Edge class is going to take us to that next level. And we'd ordered 2, and we just announced last week that we've ordered another 2. So it's not going to be that different in size. It's just taking the brand to the next level, really. Such a tiny percentage of the population's cruise. So if you think about the size of the overall holiday market versus the cruise market, we're still, single digits as a percentage of the overall overseas holiday market. So we're only still about 4-5%. So there's still a massive opportunity for cruising, without a doubt. And the oceans are big places. There's more and more infrastructure, such as Dublin looking to do what they're looking to do. So we, as an industry, we focus in on all of those who haven't yet cruised. We focus in on those who holiday but haven't yet cruised, as opposed to focusing on those tiny percentage of people who have cruised. And it really is a small percentage. We operate a global pricing structure overall, so as much as possible we look to get our pricing level regardless as to where you're purchasing. That said, there is market demand. So we do operate a global fluid pricing structure, and there might be some variation at times on the prices that people will pay in different markets, as there would be for any purchase of a product, depending on consumer demand. We tend to contract travel partners in each of the markets, and the contracts are for those countries of origin that the travel agent partner is based in. But more and more so now, global barriers are breaking down. The world's opening up completely, and within that, distribution's changing, and within that, we all need to move with the times. So the consumer's in the driving seat. None of us are in the driving seat, and we will be wherever the consumer that we want to attract wants us to be. Wherever they want to purchase, we want to be there. But overall, it tends to be a global pricing structure, and with some variations at times depending on demand in each of the markets. Without a doubt, our Mediterranean itineraries are very popular with our Irish guests. So, for example, Reflection out of Rome, getting to the warmth as quickly as possible is what I would say. Barcelona, Rome, wherever we've got good airlift, but Europe definitely number one. Caribbean is very popular with our Irish guests as well. And the new itinerary that we've just launched for Abu Dhabi and India. Again, because of great airlift again with Etihad directly into Abu Dhabi, we're seeing a great take up on those itineraries, and by the nature of the fact they're quite different. So Ireland's a really important market for us. I think we've got a great opportunity. Our sister brand's incredibly well known here, as you know. Royal Caribbean is the brand really for Ireland. I see that we've got a great opportunity to really do more work to appeal with our travel agent partners, and in the kind of events that we take part in Dublin, such as Taste of Dublin, which is where we're at in June, to showcase the brand that we've got and really focus more on targeting the 90,000 millionaires that you've got in Dublin. And that's the guests that we're after. We're absolutely after those who are prepared to pay more for the finer things in life. We're not there for those who want the cheapest holiday. We're there absolutely for guests who really appreciate wonderful customer service, the most incredible, beautifully designed ships, and that we will take you to anywhere in the world you want to go to. and we're really excited about it.